The Super Regionals begin Saturday in Stark Vegas, the first time the city has hosted a Super since 2016. State prepping to play Stanford in a best-of-3 series. Game 1 set for 2 p.m. on Saturday. But lots up in the air with the games this weekend due to the weather. Head coach Chris Lemonis saying earlier all his team needs is a window in the day to get the job done. And someone else beating out the rain this afternoon. WCBI Sports' Tom Ebel is in Starkville with the Bulldogs this afternoon and joins us live from Dudy Noble with more. Hey, Tom.
Courtney, the video on the practice was obviously a much nicer time here in Starkville. We've been forced inside because it's still pouring here outside of Dudy Noble Field here in Starkville. But the matchup for Mississippi State and Stanford is going to come down to the pitching staffs. Obviously, Mississippi State's led by Ethan Small. That's one of the tops in the country. Same with Stanford, 11th best team ERA in the country. But if you ask Ethan Small about Stanford's lineup, he'd tell you, I haven't looked at them yet. Whenever you hear in baseball a pitcher trusting his stuff, Ethan Small is the definition of that.
I'll look at their hitters tomorrow, and then if they have some glaring weaknesses, which I doubt they will since they're this far, then we may look to exploit those. But every week's about challenging myself to just pitch to my strengths, and then if they're doing something that doesn't work with, I'll just make adjustments off of that.
Pretty similar in some ways. The difference is it's rights and lefts. It seemed like Miami had a lot of lefts. Stanford has a lot of rights, so hopefully the wind's blowing in from left and out to right, and maybe is what we need. But they're very similar, but we just got to make our pitches. I feel like if our pitchers make our pitches, we'll be fine.
Speaking of the pitching staff, head coach Chris Lemonis saying JT Ginn remains uncertain and that the pitching lineup for this weekend is set to be Ethan Small in Game 1, Peyton Plumlee in Game 2. So we'll see if JT Ginn sees some action as he continues to rehab that elbow injury he suffered in the regional. Reporting here outside Dudy Noble Field, Tom Ebel for WCBI Sports. Courtney, we'll send it back to you.